118. Intense dialogue between Krishna and Arjuna. Krishna's exhortation to Arjuna in his moment of moral dilemma on the battlefield at Kurukshetra is perhaps the turning point in Vyasa's Mahabharata. What did Krishna's call mean? Was it merely a call to arms to fight a righteous war, as seen contextually, or was it a call to action and clarity, when viewed metaphorically? Either way, the situation triggers an intense dialogue between Krishna and Arjuna, on the nature of reality and mind, and the meaning of karma. In the Kurukshetra of the mind, Arjuna becomes Everyman, the confused seeker soul, caught between his sensitivities and the need to do the right action, at the right time. Krishna shows him a way out of the labyrinthine confusion of the mind, unfolding before him higher dimensions of self, which would clear Arjuna's mind. Who is Krishna? Vyasa presents him as the personification of the self, a theme which Ramanuja would later pick up in his exposition of the Bhagavad Gita that flows from his Vishishtadvaita analysis of Vedanta. According to this, the manifest universe and individual souls are as real as God, a real manifestation of Brahm, though completely dependent on it, since it originates from Brahm, as an effect. Arjuna's moment of crisis, his seeking, and his total surrender to Krishna, and the vision of Krishna's Vishwarupa, cosmic, form, is viewed as the fullest proof of this perspective, in that the search for the self must originate in contemplation of the Supreme Being, and culminate in the love for this personal God, where jnana, knowledge, is actually bhakti, adoration of God. Arjuna, as an ideal seeker, moves from confusion and skepticism to attempting to understand the mystery of the nature of things, putting his faith completely in Krishna. Arjuna may have had self-doubt, but at no point does he doubt Krishna, even as Krishna unravels his real persona and the greater scheme of things to his friend. Arjuna is seen as being worthy of the glimpse into greater dimensions of knowledge, but this knowledge, as Ramanuja states, is actually bhakti, love and adoration and vision of God. Vishishtadvaita extends this argument to say that complete surrender is a prerequisite to all kinds of forms of seeking, for otherwise, karmic duty runs the risk of selfish motivations, and the path of jnana could itself be trapped in intellectual abstractions. So Krishna in the Gita is God Brahm, revealing himself to a disciple capable of great inquiry, which tradition sees as an attribute of surrender to the divine will. Arjuna's surrender is not an abject surrender of will to another, but the gradual recognition of the limitations of his mind even as Krishna unfolds higher, untapped dimensions, to which Arjuna was not privy to, till that point. His trust in Krishna is the result of a long friendship, prior to that moment. Ramanuja sees this transcendental vision of Krishna as a sign of the grace of God for his bhakta, and both these concepts of surrender and grace lie at the heart of his Vishishtadvaita position. This sthitaprajna state of mind, which Krishna encourages Arjuna to attain, of equanimity, can be achieved only through recognition that God alone is at work, and each moral action is to be viewed from his perspective, just as Arjuna is given this knowledge by Krishna.